welcome to Stress-Free Mommies. I'm Rose Emily, your mom coach. I am a life coach for moms and I help them eliminate the guilt, the stress, the everyday struggles, and the worries so that they can put themselves first, be more confident, and live a mom life that they love. Welcome to my channel. I would love for you to subscribe. Give this video a like if you found it helpful, because today we're going to be talking about some good stuff. Actually, something that every single mom has dealt with, which is mom guilt, right? And before we start, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 easy ways or 4 easy steps to overcome and eliminate mom guilt out of your life. But before we get into that, let's define mom guilt. What is mom guilt? So mom guilt is basically the feeling of not being good enough. You feel like you're not a good enough mom. You also feel like somehow your decisions will somehow ruin your child's life, right? I also want to share with you the negative effects of mom guilt, because there are negative effects, believe it or not. Maybe you have felt this and didn't even realize that you are dealing with mom guilt. The feeling of shame. You feel like there's something wrong with you. Self-doubt. You start doubting every single decisions you make. You start comparing yourself to other moms. You think that that mom is doing a better job than you, so you start self-doubting your decisions and yourself. Low self-esteem as well, right? And it increases your anxiety. You start double guessing everything. Your anxiety level will go up. And we need to eliminate all of these negative effects that are blocking, right? Blocking your way to living a life you love. Living the best mom life that you have always dreamed of. Because mom guilt has to be eliminated in order for you to love yourself, put yourself first, and be the best you for your children. Are you ready to eliminate mom guilt once and for all? Hope you are. I just want to share with you that you are not alone. If you have felt mom guilt or you're dealing with mom guilt right now, you are not alone, because every single mom, I promise you, have felt mom guilt one way or the other throughout their motherhood journey. So don't ever think that there's something wrong with you. Don't ever think that you're alone, because we are all in this together. I also felt mom guilt when I was younger. I'm still young, okay? When I had my first child and my twins. With my firstborn, I felt guilty that I had to go back to work after 2 months maternity leave. I felt like I was not a good mom because I felt like I had to stay with my newborn, but I couldn't. I had to go back to work. With my twins, I felt mom guilt that I wasn't the mom that I knew I could be, because like I said in the previous video, I did suffer from HELLP syndrome and severe eclampsia after the birth of my twins. So that prevented me from being the happy mom, from being the best mom that I could be for my twins, because I had a lot of help. I was in 4 different medications for the first year of their life, so I didn't feel like myself, and that really haunted me. I felt like incompetent as a mom, and that really brought a lot of guilt. So you're not alone. I also felt mom guilt, but the best part is that I overcame the guilt, and now I live the best life. I'm always happy. I'm more present with my children, and the decisions that I make it with confidence. And that's what I want you to also do, right, in your mom life. So are you ready to eliminate mom guilt once and for all out of your life? Let's get started. So the first thing I want you to do is to change your mindset. To start loving yourself, start loving who you are as a mom, because the more you love yourself, the more confident you're going to be making the right decisions for you and your family. So let's start you can start with positive affirmations. These are things, write down on a piece of paper, journal, 10 things that you love about yourself, 10 awesome ways that you are a good mom to your children. This will increase your level of confidence, right? This will increase your self-esteem. And this is going to make you feel good. The more you do it, the more you are consistent, the more positive affirmation you tell yourself, the more you're going to believe it, because it is true. So the first thing is changing your mindset and not believing that there's something wrong with you, not believing that you are somehow making bad decisions as a mom, And please don't believe that you are a bad mom. You were made for this. You were made to be a good mom, and you are a good mom. Let's change that negative mindset into a growth mindset, because the more growth you have, right, you have an open mind, you are willing to learn. And you're doing this right now. You clicked on this video because you want to know how to eliminate mom guilt, so you already are on the right track of having a growth mindset. So that is step number 1. Step number 2 is know your contributors to your guilt. Notice that it could be a family member, it could be your partner, it could be a friend, it could be a stranger, it could be social media, society, right? It could be a number of things. And the most important thing is, or person, is you. Are you contributing to your own mom guilt? Think about it. So what does that mean, contributors to your mom guilt? So I'm going to give you an example. So let's say your partner, right? Or your mother-in-law. Let's pick on the mother-in-law. So your mother-in-law visits you, you're with your baby, and let's say you're not breastfeeding, right? You're bottle feeding. You're confident, you're making the right decision. Listen, breastfeeding wasn't for me, let me bottle feed. We're both happy. Your mother-in-law comes, she sees you, she starts asking you, why are you not breastfeeding? Do you know that breast milk is the best milk? Are you sure bottle feeding is the right way to start taking care of your baby? When your husband or your partner was a baby, I breastfed, and look at him or her now. This little by little start to eat on you, right? In your mind, start playing tricks on your mind. Now you're starting to think, now the self-doubt creeps in. Am I doing this right? Maybe I'm making the wrong decision. Oh my goodness, I'm not a good mom. As you can see, your mother-in-law is your contributor to your mom guilt. Also, social media. You start comparing yourself to other moms. This is a major contributor to your mom guilt. Social media, right? You start comparing yourself to other moms. You start feeling like they have the better life. Their baby is already sleeping on its own. They're not co-sleeping, or their toddler knows the ABCs and yours don't. You start comparing yourself. You start feeling guilty that you're not a good mom to your child because someone else's child already knows the ABCs and your child still hasn't even known, not even the letter A, right? These are contributors to your mom guilt. So the more you realize, the more you notice who is contributing to your guilt, the better you are going to be able to eliminate these contributors. And how do you eliminate it? When it's a family member, when it's your partner, when it's your sister, your best friend. Because most of the time they don't mean it in a bad place, but they don't know that they're hurting your feelings, right? So what we need to do, what I encourage my moms to do, is to have a conversation with them. Be open-minded, learn how to communicate and share your feelings, because your feelings are valid just as much as their feelings are. So the faster you communicate to those who are contributing to your mom guilt, the better and the easier they're gonna understand. They're gonna stop saying those little comments that are making you feel guilty, and the better you'll be, right? The better you feel, the more confident you feel. Also, social media. How can I eliminate these social media accounts that are contributing to my mom guilt? One easy way is to unfollow those moms that are not giving you any sort of value, right? These moms that, even though obviously they do not mean this against you, they're just sharing their life, but somehow it just triggers your guilt, unfollow them for a while. You don't need to follow people that are triggering you to feel mom guilt, that are triggering you to feel like you're a bad mom, like you're not raising your kid right, even though they don't mean it in a bad way, right? But since it's triggering your guilt, it's better to just unfollow those people. So these are 2 tips that I encourage moms to do, and that has helped me as well. Now, step number 3 is to know your why. What does that mean? Well, your why is your purpose. For example, you're feeling guilty because you're leaving your child, your baby, in a daycare. Now you feel guilty. You feel like you're not a good mom. You feel like you're supposed to be with your baby. You're missing all your baby's milestones. This is making you feel extremely guilty. But what is your why, right? Why do you need to take your baby to childcare, daycare? Well, one reason is because you have to go to work. Second reason is because you love your job, you love your career, you're an entrepreneur, you have to work, right? Another reason is because you're saving up for the house and you're helping your partner save money to buy a house. These are all extremely valid reasons. Of course, there could be more reasons, but these are your why. Why are you leaving your baby in the daycare? Supposed to be, right, the purpose supposed to be way bigger than the guilt. So your why is here. Let me see the camera. Your why is here, and your guilt is supposed to be, listen, eliminated, because you have a reason, right? When you focus on the positive, then you eliminate the negative. And the negative is so small, right? Don't feel guilty over going to your job that you feel good working at, a career that you worked or went to school and, you know, studied so hard for. Or you're working a 9 to 5 because you're saving money to buy a house. These are all your reasons why, right? So know your reason. So another example is a lot of moms feel guilty going on a date night with their partner and leaving their baby, their children at home, knowing that they are, you know, taken well care of by a family member or someone that they trust. And this is very, very common as moms. You know, we feel guilty of doing something for us, something that feels good without our children. But this is something that we need to start getting used to and understanding that it's okay. So when you go on a date night with your partner, that is, what is your why, right? Let's start with, what is your why? Why are you going on a date night? To bond with your partner, to be alone without the children and the chaos. You're doing this for you, right? For your sanity, your well-being. Also, because you want to talk to an adult, right? Eat dinner in peace without interruption, and it's okay. Those are all valid why reasons you're going on a date night with your partner. Don't ever feel guilty about that. Step number 4 is be present in the moment. So I want you to close your eyes if you want to close your eyes, or just, you know, just picture yourself either going on a date night, hanging out with friends, having brunch without the children, going to a grocery store without the children, working out, doing something for you, going on vacation with your partner without children, anything that's making you feel guilty, sending your child to daycare, you know, not breastfeeding, anything like that. Think about when you are in the moment, right? When you're on the date night, how are you feeling on the date night? I bet money that you're feeling great, you're feeling so good, you're feeling happy, you're enjoying your food, you're having, you know, conversating with your spouse freely, laughing, having a good time without the kids. Be in the moment. Also, when, let's say, you can't breastfeed, but you're bottle feeding and you're feeling good about it, but someone made you feel guilty, I want you to go back and be present, right? When you are bottle feeding, are you feeling more confident? Yes. Less painful? Yes. Your baby is finally, drinking their formula and you're both happy. So that's something that you need to focus on. The positive, again, not the negative. Be in the moment. How do you feel in the moment? How do you feel going to work? How do you feel working, talking to your coworkers, taking care of clients? Do you feel good? Do you feel like, you have the best job in the world? You feel good saving up, getting that paycheck? Feels good getting that paycheck, right? That's what you need to focus on the present. How do you feel in the moment? If it's positive, you need to eliminate the guilt. Don't ever feel bad or feel guilty doing something that you love, doing something that makes you feel good, doing something that re-energizes you, talking to adults, spending, those 30 minutes self-care time, much needed without the children, is good. It's good. It's going to do good for you. And also it's going to help you be a happier, more present mom to your children. Mom guilt is a choice. Are you going to choose to feel mom guilt today, tomorrow, or every day? Or are you going to choose now to eliminate it once and for all? Comment down below. I also want to share with you my course, Breaking Free from Mom Guilt. Let's break those chains off that are holding you back from living your best damn mom life. I created this Breaking Free from Mom Guilt course thinking about you, Also, remembering when I felt and have dealt with mom guilt. It is not something that you want to deal with as a mom, because you need to be able to be confident, feel good, love yourself, and show up with the best version of yourself for you and your children. Mom guilt holds you back. It's time for you to put yourself first. It's time for you to eliminate mom guilt out of your life. And if you're interested in joining my course, I'm going to leave the link down below. I would love to have you there. It's a self-paced course with video modules. I share the right tools to help you overcome the guilt, the everyday mommy struggles, the self-doubt, the shame, so you can live a life with purpose, with confidence, by not comparing yourself to others, by knowing your why and being present as a mom. It's possible to live guilt-free. Promise you, I'm living it. Make sure you check out my course down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what is one of the steps that helped you right now overcome the guilt. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, share this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Remember, mom, I'm here to encourage you, to motivate you, to inspire you to be the best mom that you can.